Let me get this shared out here. Uh, all right. Let me tweet this real quick. Go Pats. I have not checked the scores today. The Cowboys have a bye week, and honestly, I don't know. I just ain't been so interested lately. Without Dak, it's what are we playing for? Trevor Lawrence? But hey, thanks for coming in tonight, Chris. Welcome to our return of the Sunday Night Lives on Blue Collar Fishing. Wentz is trash still. I thought he was trash always. I never bought into that MVP season. But yeah, I think the debate Wentz better than Dak. That crap's over. Dak's better than Wentz with his ankle broke on the sidelines. So I got you lost to Danny Dimes today. That he did. I did see that actually because I'm around a lot of Eagles fans. So it was Facebooked, which I'm going to share this out on Facebook as well. So you hear the tapping. It's me tapping on the keyboard. Oh, what are you up to today, Chris? You been able to get out any? Weather has stunk here. Get hit with a storm, did you? Yeah. I didn't even know what it was. The lights flickered because the wind was blowing things around. I had to ask. I was down there watching something on TV. But I wondered what was going on. I'm like, I was unplugging stuff. Thought I was overloading the circuit breaker. Football and babysitting. I've done both of those things a couple of times. TV on over here. Two people watching. Hoping to get out one more time this year. Yeah, I took the kayak out 3 times since I bought it, so I wouldn't mind getting one more in, but I don't know if I'm going to. Just because if you're essential, I hate that word. I do. I hate it. I hate being called essential, but that means you're getting worked into an early grave while everybody goes home and makes more money than you to sit at home and watch Netflix. But yeah, I'm hoping to do something one more time at least this year. Thinking bank beating Leaser. Let me know. I can do that. Not a lot of big bass in Leaser, and it's heavily pressured. It is making a comeback, but very slowly. The dam busted on Leaser a few years back. They lost a lot of fish. That's why you can't harvest any fish out of Leaser. Or any place with great access. I don't know. I mean, I know Leaser. Leaser's got pretty good access. I don't know. You ever fish Peck's Pond? Can't finish the year without a fish in hand. Meh. I don't know if we get a winter this year. I got all sorts of ice fishing gear I haven't got to use because we ain't had ice in like 4 years. Drain for dam repair tried this year. Okay, I'd heard something. I didn't know if it has been repaired or not. They're redoing Mincy Trail Lake, Mincy Lake, Mincy Trail Lake, Mincy something. But I don't think the water's back in it yet either. Mud puddle. Yeah, that happens. There's Tohi over here. It's a small lake. It's got a lot of growth though. Good for kayak. Last time I went, it was muddy and cold and windy. I just got blew around all the time. But the only thing about Tohi is there's a lot of structure where the fish can get away from you. So, like, the overgrowth is so bad you can't even get a kayak up into it. But, of course, the fish can swim up into it. I heard where fish from Mincy went. Hot tip on a secret spot, not burn it without talking to the guy. Okay, I understand that. Excuse me. Yeah, between the bad weather, uh, the COVID test, the quarantining, and just working like a dog right now. I'm not getting the trips in I want to. Like I would have went last weekend, but uh, we couldn't go anywhere until we found out if my son had COVID or not. Your landowner leaves a rowboat for people. Hmm. Okay. Excuse me. Apologize for the yawns. Maybe we'll get another person or two in here, but if not, I get watch time talking to you. That's got to be rough. Yeah, yeah. It's been a rough year, man. Been a rough year. But it's with the bad weather coming, it's already hard to get out now. With the bad weather coming, it's going to be harder and harder. And honestly, another lockdown's coming, man. Another lockdown's coming. It just is. I don't see any way. I don't see any way it don't. So with the bad weather, I thought I'd bring back the Sunday night lives. I could at least talk to my friends, make a game plan for when we do open back up, or if there's ice fishing this year to do a little ice fishing or get out. Hopefully, it won't. Rifle season opens Saturday after Thanksgiving, right? So I'll probably spend the day in the woods that day. Try to bag a buck. I haven't gotten a Pennsylvania buck yet. in New Jersey has all kinds of done stuff now for the protection of essential workers. Where was it in April? I agree. I My biggest thing with that is like my wife lost her job. Her job closed after COVID, and I've I've never got a deer. Well, I haven't got one in years. Um, her job closed after COVID, and I was appreciative of the COVID relief fund. Don't get me wrong, I really was. But my thing is like, should the essential people, the people you say you need to keep the economy running, should they be the ones having the toughest? Should the people working be the ones struggling to pay their bills? That's so. If you do another COVID relief, just give it to everybody. The essential employees, they could use the extra test, and if they get sick, the sick time or whatever. That bothered me. Bothered me at work. They sent all these office people home while they kept the essential people, and then the office people go home and make double the salaries that the essential people are making. What in the? Uh, I think back in like June, I was like, so essential because sacrificial was too dark. Never got a deer. You never got a deer at all. Too much bloating that stimulus crap. Maybe, but I mean, it's needed, man. Markets are crashing. Be right back. All right. Oh, see if anybody else comes in here. Hopefully, other people are getting out and having some fishing experiences here lately. Share this out while we're waiting on Chris to return again. Mm-hmm. Still four people watching. I only see one guy in the chat. Two people watching. Okay, guess it wasn't for them. Excuse me. Share this out. Am I still connected? Think I am. How you liking the yak? I like the yak when I get to use it. I car top it, and that's a little bit. Sushi, what's up? Got the live stream notice and came in to see what's going on. Well, welcome, Ron. Oh, excuse me. Got an itch. I got to get caught up on YouTube. Man, it's been 4 weeks since I've uploaded a video to YouTube. Been a little crazy. But, in 2020, that's like 2 a week, I think, really. If you can get anything done in a month, 2020, it's got to be an exception. But Ron Tucci, I'm Blue Collar Fishing, and we used to have a Sunday Night Live show that we did about a year ago that I kind of went away from that I'm bringing back because it's hard to get out and make videos now. What kind of kayak do I have? I have a Lightning Strike fishing kayak because when I got the kayak, they were the only company that still had materials to manufacture one. So I ordered it from Lightning, and it took about 2 months to get here. Pardon me. But yeah, I have a Lightning Strike. It's a Mirage pedal, so it's like Hobie's original patent. And I like it pretty well. The 3 times I've got to use it. So I haven't caught a lot of fish off of it. Matter of fact, of the 3, I had one successful trip that I caught fish. I had a successful trip on Leaser. Saw yak was found in the Elk River in Maryland. No paddler. Paddle still in the gunnels. Huh. That's odd. Well, hopefully somebody's looking for them. What about you, Ron? Do you have a yak? Are you a kayak fisherman? Are you an angler, an outdoorsman? I know Chris, so yes. Well, hopefully they find them soon. But we're going to try to do this, Ron, every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is when I'm going to try to start these live streams. StreamYard, there's a link if you ever want to come up on panel and talk. We'll have a chat. There was a couple of guys that used to do this. I'm going to try to get the Bass Reaper Baits guys on here. Chris, I tagged them in the tweet one night. Maybe we'll get this boat back up to what it used to be. Used to have a decent crowd. Check my algorithm here. Been wanting a kayak. Currently fishing off of a boat. Okay, well, what kind of boat do you have? I enjoy boat fishing as well. I don't have a regular boat of my own right now. Got a buddy with a boat. Sometimes that's the cheapest way. Master Rebecca, use Reaper Rewards 15. Okay. I think I did. I have a bag of this stuff around here. I think I used your Reaper Reward. Back in the summer, everybody was out of fishing stuff. Still, actually, a little puny. You still doing the working on a boat? Yeah, me too. Working on a lot. 2020 is like the gigantic pause button on everything. Tracker Super Guide 16 foot with a 40 horsepower Mercury. That sounds nice. 16-foot boat with a 40 horsepower. You know what? That would actually be And the area I live anyway, yeah, COVID cleared all that. Oh yeah. The area I live anyway, Ron, that would actually be a little bit much. The 40 horsepower. Um, the biggest lake near me has a 20 horsepower limit. I don't know why. I think they just have a speed limit. I don't. I never got the horsepower limits. I mean, if you're doing 15 miles per hour with a 40 horsepower or a 20 horsepower, it's 15 miles per hour, right? Not 40 or 20. Nakamixon is 20. It is a 20 horsepower limit, and that's one of the higher ones. Bought mine in 2012 when boats were relatively cheap. I don't know if boats were ever relatively cheap. I mean, doesn't it stand for break out another 1,000? Knock makes no sense. Giant Lake, 20 horsepower. Yep, 20 horsepower limit. No swimming. Blue Marsh doesn't have a horsepower limit. And I think, is Blue Marsh bigger than Knock? I think it is. You never been to Blue Marsh? Been a couple times. I've done more pheasant hunting in Blue Marsh than I've fished. Central California has huge lakes. I'm usually one of the smallest boats on the water. Central California, do you fish Clear Lake? I know that one. I know of that one. Nah. I lived in Minnesota for a little while when I worked for the railroad. Lakes to fish up there everywhere. It's a nice area. Winters are brutal. Winters are brutal. Berryessa? I don't know what Berryessa is, Chris. You have to inform me. Yes, Minnesota's the land of 1,000 lakes. 10,000 lakes, actually. Missing a zero. Minnesota's the land of 10,000 lakes. They're everywhere. Great fishing, great hunting. Very pretty. Very clean. Lake in California. Ah, okay. I know of Clear Lake. I think everybody knows Clear Lake. Excuse me. I've been to California, but it was years ago. Clear Lake is about 3 miles north. Usually fish McClure and Don Pedro. Okay. Sounds nice. Believe Clear Lake and Berryessa may be close. I don't know. I just see Clear Lake on YouTube from the Bassmaster guys. And that's how I know of it. Some of the bigger YouTubers I've seen fish there a couple of times, but I don't know about what lakes are nearby. I haven't been to California since 2001. 2002, early 2002 when I was working on the railroad. The last out of state lake out of Pennsylvania I fished was Watts Bar with Billy Claybo, fishing with Billy, or Panfish Bill. He was Panfish Bill then. He's fishing with Billy now. You know, back when we could collab. Mm-hmm. See what I can get going here. Sorry. Enjoyed the heck out of Champlain. Lost Candlewood in Connecticut to COVID. But hear that place has them. I don't know. Never fished anywhere in Connecticut. I would say so. I haven't fished Champlain either, but I hear that's a great lake. Not like a great lake to fish, not a great lake. You know what I mean? Tactical guys used to fish it. Tactical Bassin. I used to watch him. New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, New York. States you fished in? That's pretty cool. I fished in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, if you count the shore, Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Mississippi, South Dakota. Not a lot of good fishing in South Dakota, really. Great pheasant hunting, though. I got a four plus largemouth in practice. Yes. Cool. I do apologize, man. My nose is itching like crazy. Have I fished in another county? I'm going to guess you meant country, and yes, I've fished in Canada. Also with the railroad. I used to work for a maintenance of way company for a railroad, and they were out of Calgary. We used to cross the border, and I'd fish up there with some of them, the owners and managers of it. Maday. Um, Lake of the Woods. I fished Lake of the Woods, Canadian side. And I was going to go to Winnipeg, Lake Winnipeg, here soon. And me and Darren's Northern Life were actually trying to work out a collab back when I was, grinding out some videos and trying to do something with this before COVID just ruined everything. Canada's closed right now, so that ain't happening for the time being. Ron Tucci, never been to Clear Lake. You live 3 miles from Clear Lake and you never been to it? I'd probably pencil that in. you know, is the water too big for your little boat? Maybe I could understand that. Safety reasons. But yeah, Chris, I fished in Canada. Oh, 3 hours. My bad. My bad. I thought you said 3 miles. Yeah, 3 hours is a lot different. That's a different story. I've traveled 3 hours to fish here though, so thank you. Traveled more than 3 hours actually. Um, when we couldn't really leave the state without quarantine for 14 days, we did a walleye trip on Erie. It's 5.5. It's a pretty good trip though. If you want to check out my channel later, there's a video on it. Excuse me. Wet a whistle. So what's everybody got on their list of first that they want to do when we finally turn the corner on this insanity? When the world opens back up, where are we headed? I'd like to get that myself. I'd like to get that Lake Winnipeg trip in. Maybe do another collab in Tennessee. I ain't seen my mama this year. Clear Lake's definitely on my bucket list. Huge largemouth. Okay. Um, isn't the world record spot out of Clear Lake? I'll say it is. Paul something, right? Cash a check and attorney. We need to hit some electric only lakes in New Jersey next year. Sounds fun. Tim Little, no? Tim Little has a world record spot. I thought it was Paul something. Maybe Tim Little does have the world record spot. Maybe I'm thinking of the California state record largemouth or something. Not sure about the spot. I don't know. Just trying to set a precedence to get this going on Sunday nights tonight on the first one. I appreciate you two coming in. Give me some watch time. Give me someone to talk to. I will grow this back up to what it used to be here, Chris, where we got different guests coming on every night to talk and promote their channels, their videos. I know a lot of creators right now, they're just struggling to make content though. I'm definitely one. I'm struggling to make content. Especially a lot of creators that this isn't their full time job are really struggling to make content if they're if they're in a essential job. You're my dude. Thanks, appreciate that. Yeah, we'll get something in. Well, me and you live in the same state, so as long as you're not under any quarantine guidelines, or I'm not, wear your mask when you go in public. Like we can do, Leaser. Never give up. I ain't got any plans on giving up, man. It's just so many hours in the day. I was grinding pretty hard back in the spring. I was about to turn this channel into something, I thought, but life's what happens. It's when you're busy making other plans, as they say. But yeah, I ain't got any plans of giving up. I can't control the weather. You know me, I'm an anarchist. Yeah. You're in Minnesota. No, we're in Pennsylvania. I used to live in Minnesota. I was telling him when you came in. I worked for a company. The maintenance of way, the railroad company I worked for, was out of Haymill, Minnesota, and I stayed there for several months. Winters are brutal. Other than that, it's really nice. I actually really enjoy Minnesota. It's quiet. It's clean. You know what I noticed about Minnesota? Even their cities are clean. Like, I don't know. It's probably not weird to you guys, but in the Northeast, man, cities are grimy. There's trash all over the streets half the time. Minnesota, you don't see that. That's what I noticed. Maybe it's because it snows so freaking much, you know. But yeah, message me if if you're not sick. I ain't chancing any sickness now. You don't have any ill symptoms, Chris, message me. We'll see if we can get a trip in. Some social distance bank fishing or something. Fishing rod apart. There, greasy. I know, Ron. Me and Chris here, we're both in Pennsylvania. I've lived in Pennsylvania for 18 years. I was born in Tennessee. Saturday's supposed to be 50s. Next Saturday? I'll get with you tomorrow. Tomorrow after work when I figure what might be going on for the week. And the Saturday after that's the Saturday after Thanksgiving, right? Because nothing changes, I'll probably go deer hunting that Saturday. If the opener's Saturday again this year, I don't even know. I know they moved it to Saturday last year. I don't know if they moved it back this year to the Monday or whatever. I've been Northeast all my life, 43 years. I have not. I've been around. Yeah, 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 I've been around. But, so the night's just a stream. Get people used to seeing this notification come on Sunday nights at 9. Hopefully, my internet stays okay. power don't go out, life don't get crazier. So I have some guests on here. I put an invite on Twitter. I guess nobody wants to be on camera tonight. Start getting some of the old guys back. So we get Stanley Orchard in here. He does his of a morning now. Excuse me. I want to do some more. I'm going to learn some more fly fishing too. I was supposed to actually, probably won't happen now, but Greg from the Wolf Pack was supposed to go on a steelhead run over in the tributaries, the Erie tributaries with him on the steelhead run in December this year on a fly fishing and wading trip. But yeah, it probably won't happen now. Well, I'll definitely look for your notifications on Sunday nights. Well, Ron, I appreciate that. Thanks for joining us. All are welcome. I have trout stamp in PA. I do too. Of course, I target them and you just catch them, right? And heaven knows I have fly gear. Yeah, you used to be a fly fisherman, right? You stopped for a while? I'm just picking it up. I've only done it a couple of times. I'm building up gear. I've got the LL Bean waders and the wading boots, and I've got the fly rod and the flies and the leaders, and I'm trying to learn how to tie that stupid knot when I was 12. Never fly fished a day in my life until this year. Pardon me. I do. I tell you. It's fun, though. It's definitely different. Um, tie the leader to the fly line. What's that called? Nail knot. Yeah, nail knot. The fly is just an improved clinch. Improved clinch knot's an improved clinch knot and monofilament. No matter if it's fly line leader or spinning gear. I don't have any monofilament on casting gear. All my casting gear is straight braid. Just go uni to uni or Alberto or FG to. How would I FG? Yeah, how would I FG not fly line? Because you got to taper the. Because yeah, the FG knot is back and forth, back and forth. But when you're done with the knot, you got to take main line and loop it, secure it, loop it, and secure it. FG is a nail knot. It is? Huh. I can tie an FG knot. Because you know what's funny? Everybody says FG knot's the hardest, and I guess it probably is, but it's the one I know. What was the other one before the FG knot? The arbor knot? Arbor? I never mastered that one. But the FG knot I got down. I wish you could use a polymer for everything. I've lost so many lures because my improved clench didn't clench. I guess I could look at the FG thing on a fly line. Yep, I have a nail knot tool. Has never worked right. Arbor is for your spool. Okay. What's the other leader knot? I use uni knot. Maybe that's it. Arbor knots for your spool. Oh, hey, I got a question for you. My casting reel, my Abu, the Black Max, the when you reel, the line goes back and forth. The spindle's not pulling the whatever that's called. The line, the crank, spindle, right? Spindle. Anyway, my brain cannot fire these words out tonight. It's not pulling back. It's like slipping. Is it dirty? Does it need clean? Does it need old? Do you know what that is? Maybe I banged it up in the truck. Line guide. No, the line guide's the thing that goes back and forth, right? That's working. Like I'll reel, and the line guide will go back and forth, back and forth. That's all that's happening. It just keeps pulling the same line back and forth, back and forth. The actual spool, spool, knew I'd get it. The actual spool that, you know, the line wraps around, it ain't turning. I reel, and every now and then you'll see the spool go, and that's it. It won't like pull the line back. The line guide works, but the actual spool isn't spooling the line. Braid, yeah, it's braid. All my casting reels are braid. I'm not good enough with a bait caster to throw monofilament on them. Did that. Tighten the drag all the way, tighten the brakes all the way, nothing. So I don't know if the gear in the drag strip, or maybe the spring came off. I know. I know it ain't working, so maybe I'll just take it apart and look at it. It already ain't working if I break it. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. If we get ice, I gotta go get my ice rods out of the storage locker. I wouldn't mind a winter, actually. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't mind a winter. Uh, Something nostalgic about sitting in the hut, warm, foot of ice on the lake. I'm weird. I like it. Of course, I also keep fish here and there. So, no problem, man. I had kids. I figure the first one will be an hour, so we'll go about 9 more minutes. We're still the only ones in here. Wrap it up. Try to do an hour-long show every Sunday night. At least an hour-long show. If the guests are good and the guests in here are plenty, we may go a little longer. Ooh, excuse me. I make a shout out video. I gotta get some creators together that I'm gonna list. Like, that I'm living vicariously through right now. Do a shout out of some guys people have heard of and some guys that maybe not that are growing. Stanley's videos are getting better. They really are. Try to get a guest schedule on for next week. Sounds like it's not reneging. Reneging. I don't know what that is on a fishing spool. Reneging. Like something's not catching in the spool, right? It's like a spring or a gear or something. It's not catching in the spool. Re-engaging. Ah, got it. Oh, like even though it clicks, like the button's not. Yeah, the thumb bar. Yeah, I got you. Like it, like the clutch is always disengaged. The thumb. I mean, that's what that is a clutch. Or if it just needs clean, then might be some gunk in the thumb bar. Something that's keeping the thumb bar from lifting. I'm gonna spray some solvent in it. So check it out tomorrow. Yeah, I'll give that a look. I think you're right. Well, Chris, I'm going to hang out about 4 more minutes on here and then wrap this one up. Do some social media promotion this week for next week's. Maybe get a guest. Baron could be locked up on the spool shaft. That might wash all the grease out the Baron. Oh, yeah. Good point. Hmm. WD 40? Silicone? What do I need? Air? Just aerosols? Do that. I don't know. I might FaceTime you. But here's what it's doing. Terrible with the things anyway. I use them just because I think it's the cool thing to do. It's what I'm supposed to do. It's how I'm supposed to catch bass. Terrible with them. Caught all my big bass on spinning gear. But real oil fixes that. Oh, yeah. Ardent real butter, Berkeley real oil, Lose Speed Lubes, Lucas oil, real oil. Me too. I'm absolutely horrendous with bait casters. I mean, I can use them, but I honestly, it's not my go-to. No, yeah, but the style of fishing up here is pressured. So I didn't set out to be a finesse master. It's just how I can catch fish here. Finesse, finesse, finesse. Yeah. Because when you can't get them to bite on much else, I can throw a wacky rig Cinco and beat a guy on his own lake. Actually, it was a wacky rig gum dinger. Yeah, stick bait's a stick bait, really. Yeah, finesse is always my go-to. That's what I end up going to. I'll start out cranking, but I don't know. The fish up here, probably all of them been caught 10 times. I wrecked Wallen Pompack with a popper and a casting rod last month. I've never fished Wallen Pompack. Howdy, guys. Stanley! Well, alright, I guess I'll go a little longer since Stanley's here. Hey, what's going on, Stanley? A little watch time. I was just telling Chris here that I was using tonight to set a precedent. These are going to come back. They're going to be what they were Sunday nights at 9. I caught all mine on a Bass Reaper dead stick that day, wacky rig. I thought you caught one on a spinner. Just saw the message, man. Sorry, been a long day. Hey, no problem. It happens. It's been a long week. It's been a long month. It's been a long year. Oh, has it been a long year? This year been so long. Me and my family got so fed up with it. We put on pajamas every night and just decided it was Christmas. Skip ahead. Skip ahead. But yeah, Stanley, I think. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how many more of these years any of us got in left in us. Um, Stanley, what I was just telling Chris is that I'm going to set the precedent, get started tonight, and this is going to be a Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, weekly thing, like it used to be. We're going to try to bring back the old show. We're going to bring back some of the old guys, some new guests. I'm going to send the link for every week. I'm going to go ahead and have it set up there week. See if I can get somebody on. You, Chris, the Bass Reaper guys. Uh, I don't know if the Wolfpack guys are still doing anything, but I know they still fish, so I might have them on here. Get maybe Tim on here again. Because I'm still working through all this, man. I am having a really the past. It's been 4 weeks since I've been able to upload a video to YouTube because I'm just having the darndest time gathering content. When I've never got time, and when I do got time, it's raining cats and dogs up here. You know, the weather's changing on me. It's getting cold already. Heck yeah, man! I'm trying to do more panels on mine as well. Good to see you back. Yep. At least I'll have something out weekly. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully, I'll get. Excuse me. Hopefully, I'll get my Tuesday videos back up and running. I'd like to at least. I mean, I'd like to get back to the Sunday night lives every Sunday night and my regular Tuesday evening videos for my regular film videos. Tim and them have that new startup. Okay. He sent me something on Messenger and I never got a chance to check it out, and I feel really bad about that. Um, some sort of app, right? Come on here and promote it. I ain't got no problem with people promoting stuff on my channel. Let's go on my butt. How did that training course thing go? I actually missed the last one. It went okay. I just got really, really busy. I've got to start making it back on those on Tuesday nights. I don't make my content on Tuesday nights. I go to those classes when I can. Past couple of Tuesdays, well, I'll be honest. This Tuesday, my heart wasn't in it, and the Tuesday before that, I was exhausted from work. So I've got 2 of those classes to catch up on. But I think it made a difference in my. They may want to talk on it. Okay, I'll message Tim here this week. I think those training courses, it made a difference in like the cadence of my videos. My editing got a little better. I thought. I don't know if anybody else did, but the little intros, I noticed people were sticking around a little longer with the the 2 second, 2 second, 2 second, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. This is trying to pull people into the video. YouTube, Chris. I take a class on Tuesday nights with a big YouTuber to help with my editing, my algorithms, and things like that. But right now, Stanley, my biggest thing is just time. Also, the time change. I get home, it's dark. So there's nothing to do in the evening. If it's raining, if the weather's bad on the weekends, which it has been here lately, that's it. Whole week's gone. Dark when I go to work, dark when I come home from work. That's killer. I like that. Thought I had noticed a cadence difference, man. That's really cool. I'm a fan of that approach. Appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe more sinking Walmart kayaks. Well, I don't need the Walmart kayak to kayak fish anymore, but if your brother-in-law wants me to sink it, I could make a video doing that. If he doesn't want it anymore, actually, I'm looking for one for my kid next year. Um, but yeah, Stanley, I'm trying to. I was gung ho back in the can never sink enough kayaks. Yeah, I was really gung ho back in the spring, and in the summer, I was thinking, okay, well, let's do this finally, and then it just, life, especially life in 2020. So it's been 4 weeks since I've been able to upload a video because I ain't been able to make content, especially in the outdoor arena. So hopefully, bringing these back keeps my face out there, lets people know I'm still around. you know. And it's like, what was it? About 2 years ago when we had like all of us together building each other's channels. I'd like to bring that back. I miss that. How we were all getting to 1,000 together. How's the keto? Uh, I've kind of plateaued. I, lose 4 or 6 pounds, gain 4 pounds, lose 2 or 3, gain 3, 4. But it's done all right. I lost about a total of 60 pounds. Yeah, man, I hear that. Rough times. I'm leaning heavy on lies for the winter myself. Yeah, and we live in the Northeast, Stanley, so the lives are really needed. Any more tasty, crazy stuff? Any more tasty, crazy stuff on the keto? Mm, no, but I could do a couple of videos on keto stuff. Catching cooks. You mean the green shakes? Chris makes fun of me every time I have anything pumpkin spice flavored. No, I don't wear Uggs. Not that I wouldn't, I just don't have any. Tasty crazies, tasting crazy stuff blogs. Tasting crazy stuff blogs. Um. Oh, weird food from the globe. No, we only ever did one of those, and it was with We traded like snacks from here to the UK with. Oh man, I feel terrible. I can't even remember a guy's name now. His username. He's on my Instagram now too. And I gave that my wife was going to start a food with a fam channel, and we did one video with like burgers and taste tests and stuff, and like I don't have time to run my own. It never went anywhere, so we didn't do it again. But that British candy video I gave to her for her channel that she wanted to start it. I might unlock it though. That was pretty cool. Wagon wheels are these snack cakes from Britain filled with jelly. Great. But with the keto. But hopefully I get a little of my content gathering in. I've got to set time up for filming when I get some. I can do what some other channels gave me a tip. Throw a different hat and a different shirt in the truck. And then when you get a day to go film, spend the day filming. Make 3, 4 videos like you're making 3 or 4 different days. Just change the shirt. Excuse me. You ever use that? Pardon me. You ever use that tip, Stanley? You ever made like 3 or 4 videos like they were 3 or 4 different days in the same day? I haven't done that yet. I have done the same shirt on different days to make it look like it was all in the same trip. Hey, Stanley, when is your scheduled live? That's what I'll try to do. When is your regular scheduled live? What day and what time? I know you're doing them of a morning now, right? 2 shirts equals 4 videos. Just switch the order. Got it. Any y'all want to invite Link? Come up on the panel tonight. Ours are Monday morning, 8 Central Standard Time, and you are always welcome. Interested tomorrow? Interested. Got to work. And I'm also in Eastern. So that would be 9. It is 9 a.m. for me, and I've been at work for an hour. Yeah, that's during my work schedule. Can't deny it about that sack now, but I'm happy to do it every time. Sunday nights at 9. Isn't it only 9:15 where you are? Tugger it out. But yeah, guys, let's get the band back together. Get everybody back in here. Make these like they were. It'd be great. What I miss? Baby at the party. Nothing that important. We are experimenting with the stupid pop up. We're experimenting with the morning lives, not sold on the time, but it's been working. It's 9:15 now. Yeah, that's. I was making fun of you for going to bed at 9:15, Stanley. Yeah, I'd like for these to get to what they were before. I think the biggest crowd I had was I don't even remember what the biggest guest crowd I had. You think it would have been Alex Rudd, but I think I remember that video underperforming. The morning lives worked real well back in the cold outdoor days. He did them every morning. You taking over that time slot? This wasn't even a new idea for me. I did yakking with Sarah way back when I was undiscovered. I hadn't even hit 100. minus the misbehaving knuckleheads. I saw old Cole was trying to get his loose lives going again. Yep. Yeah, here and there. I see him post occasionally. Every now and then he'll come back and then he disappears. But I mean, who am I to judge? I disappear. I haven't done the regularly scheduled ones in a while. Life always happens. Minus the misbehaving knuckleheads. I have a guess who you're talking about. I listen to Alex Rudd's podcast at work. I know Alex. He did my show way back when. We actually met at the Fort Loudon Bassmaster Classic when we were down there. And then Alex of the for his what's Osney up to? I have no idea. I see his videos here and there sometimes. We have different styles. We live in different parts of Pennsylvania, so there's a few obvious options. There's quite a few. But yeah, Osney. I don't know. I wouldn't mind fishing with Osney again though. He's a heck of a trout angler, and he can fly fish. So I should send him a message see if we can do that. He's a nice kid. He's very young though. I tried to get him on here back when we were doing them a couple of times, and he never could. Wonder how many of those guys are even still around. Well, I know Darren's Northern Life is. His channel grows quite a bit. I'd say he'll be at 10. Actually, he might already be at 10,000. I have to look. My wife, and I'm not talking about him behind his back. I've asked him this too. But my wife noticed, if you ever notice Darren on his intros, his videos, he sounds a lot like Kermit the Frog. He got a tickle out of that. I was telling Chris earlier, Stanley, I was actually going to go fish with Darren's Northern Life on Lake Winnipeg, hopefully sometime this year, and then the whole COVID thing happened, and well, nothing else did. Yeah, you're mellow, and he's on speed. Osney, uh, yeah, he's pretty wound up. I think that comes from him being so young. Like when we fished, Osney was only 19 years old. He just turned 19 years old. Stanley Darren, yeah, Darren's still around. AJ Outdoors is still around. Grant is still around. I don't see a lot of Grant's videos anymore. So I don't know if YouTube's just not giving them to me anymore or whatever. Yes, I see the Kermit reference. Said that before myself. Yeah. Yeah, I told Darren that. I messaged Darren on Instagram a bit. Darren's a great guy. Jag is still around. You know, YouTube doesn't push all their videos for me anymore, and I'm sure it's the same for you. And YouTube doesn't push my videos for people anymore. Used to, if you were subscribed and you went to their channel here and there, you got their videos pushed a lot. But excuse me, YouTube actually doesn't push a lot of my subscription videos. I go to YouTube's homepage; it's all news. So I have to look for some of these guys' videos. Matter of fact, let me look at Darren now, see where he's at. Because now I'm curious how close he is. Oh, I was way off. Yeah, I was way off. You're bigger than Darren. Now you two see Spencer once in a blue moon. Spencer. I must not fishing for the rest of us. Yes. Oh my god. He disappeared though. He stopped making videos. I think he's made one video in a year. That tells you. Spencer was on here. Spencer did my show back when I did the Sunday Night Lives. I've been on panel with Darren, AJ, Grant. I think Hall and Ash did the Cole Outdoors one morning with us. Pusa Studios, Andrew, that guy, back in the Pusa Studio days. But Alex Rudd and Billy Claybo were my two biggest. Blue moons are rare. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But I just looked up there and he's 2.39 subscribers. Pusa is out right now. Out on their own free will, of their own choosing, or out by YouTube. I haven't clicked on them in a long time. It used to be an okay way to network. Wasn't proud of it. But you could go in there and at least go to all the outdoor channels, and the outdoor channels would go to your channel and talk back and forth. I hit the wheel a couple of times. That always did more damage than good. Hiatus, I think, personal reasons. Well, I wish them all the best, man. Don't we all got some personal reasons in 2020? I mean, Andrew's a good guy. Every time I talk to him, I don't have anything against them. I think they're model. If you notice, they're modeled. If because when I participated in it, it always damaged my channel. Don't think I'm at 100 yet. Don't think you've made a video, Chris. So, and I hate that. Oh, that makes me so mad. I hated that. I hated that. When I was grinding out videos every week, and the people just come into my channel and never made a video and had 1,000 subscribers, like, what is going on here? I have no personality. I'm trying to think of who the best person I might have discovered back in those days was. Creator, well, probably you, Stanley, actually, creator wise. Yeah, there's that. Darren's a pretty good creator. Grant's a great guy just to talk to. I sound like the mountain man from Blazing Saddles. And thank you, man. I'm honored. Oh, no, seriously. You put out the most consistent content out of all of us. Your content got better and better out of all of us. You're good at tweeting. I don't think you got as big as me over there, though. And no offense, I gotta have something. No, but you did break 1,000. Hey, congratulations. PA Catfish Seeker. Hey, welcome to the channel, man. PA, Pennsylvania? Because if it's so, I sit in Pennsylvania right now as well. Not even close. You smoke me on social media, plain and simple. Only on Twitter. I don't know about Instagram and stuff. Fat Chris, how big are you on Twitter, Chris? Let's see. Check Chris's Twitter here. Wow. Chris is bigger than me on Twitter. Good grief. 6,207. Now you're bigger than me. Are you? Wait, how big am I now? I don't even know. 6,207 for Chris, 4,739 for me. I'm coming up on 5,000. PA Catfish Seeker. Awesome. I'm south of Pittsburgh. Cool. I was over your way earlier this year. We went to Erie. Well, I was in Erie. We went to Fish Erie. I sat in the Lehigh Valley, which is on the other side of the state. Insta, I spent 3 years hitting 300. Hashtag fail. I don't even know what I am on Insta. I should use Insta a lot more because Instagram is probably the better one for this genre, and I keep forgetting to. The thing is, I keep forgetting to take pictures. You keep dropping weight. Me? I try to. I'm northeast as it gets. I know it's still 2020, but you guys making any vacation plans? No, it's still 2020. Okay, been through that way several times. I have family in Jersey. I'm about 20 minutes from the New Jersey line, so yep, I'm sure you have. Uh, Making a lot of plans for when we come out of 2020. But yeah, right now, Stanley, I'm not getting too excited about any plans. It's I was telling Chris earlier, I am certain we're going back into another lockdown. I don't think we're as bad as y'all are in Texas now again yet, but here we're at 1,000 new cases a day. Swamp Donkey 530. Hey, Blue Collar, everyone. Hey, Swamp Donkey 530. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to our Sunday Night Lives. Glad to see some people coming in now. Same here. I plan on starting 2021 in Mexico. Lockdowns be damned. Actually, I was actually supposed to go fish with Darren this year at Winnipeg. So maybe next year I'll get that done. Stop that. Facebook. I don't know because I'm two different characters on Facebook. Facebook was the one I had first, and Facebook's the one that my mom knows me. Facebook's the only one my mom has. Swamp Donkey Darren is almost my neighbor. Oh, then maybe I'll see you there. Salto Condendero Sugar. I have no idea what that means, Chris. I'm seriously considering hitting a hunt with Darren. Been talking about going after bear. He'd probably be the guy to help you out if you're going up to Canada. I was going to do an ice fishing trip in March. I don't know what we're doing now, but it'd be nice. So instead of that, this year we did a walleye fishing trip with my wife and kids. That's what we got in. It was pretty nice. I've always wanted to fish a Great Lake. Oh, lakes in Mexico. Okay, it makes more sense now. Wait, I know Sugar Lake. 6 people watching now. Hey, thanks for coming in, guys. If you're just joining us, we start these Sunday nights at 9. I used to do one every week, and I'm coming back to that. We're going to have guests. I'll send the link to anybody that wants to come in. P&W Outdoor Reviews. Sorry, I'm super late. It's all right, man. Welcome, P&W. I had P&W on one night. We helped him get to 1,000. Ice fishing in March. You boys need to come warm up in South Texas, man. Was going to do that too, Stanley. Remember, we were talking about it. We were working on it. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Can't get there. Border is still closed. Ditto, Swamp Donkey. I can't get there. Border is still closed. Happy to hear you're live streaming again regularly. Appreciate that, PNW Outdoors. We'll have you on here again one night too then. Yep, every Sunday nights at 9. That is the plan for now. Trying to get back in it. I don't know about, well, you do a different style of video, so you're not so reliant on weather as us in this outdoor realm. But man, I'm just having the hardest time gathering content. That is my biggest thing, is gathering content. It's been a month since I've had anything to upload. I've got a trick to how to store fish that you catch video that I'm working on, and just time. Guess we're going the wrong way. And yet Mexico is good to go. Open border. Boy, there's a switch, ain't it? Well, 5:30 comes early. Good night, all. PA Catfish Seeker. Hey, thanks for coming in. Be sure to come back next Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Central. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 Central Time. We're going to go live on Sunday nights. Have guests. If you ever want to be on, I'll send you a link. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night. So if I do make it up to Lake Winnipeg Swamp Donkey, ice fishing, what am I going for? Darren catches these massive northern pike. Whew. What's the best fish to fish in Winnipeg? I'll be going to work around that time next Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Of course, I'd be sorry to hear that you have to go to work anytime. I have to go to work tomorrow morning. I'm sorry to hear that too. Oh, but yeah. So who's looking forward to 2021? Everybody throwing one hellacious of a New Year's Eve party this year. I've never been a big New Year's Eve guy, but boy, I'm going to celebrate the end of this one. I swing shift every week. Okay. Well, every other week, join the Sunday nights at 9. But we appreciate you coming in this week, PA Catfish Seeker. All are welcome. I appreciate anybody coming in and giving me a view. Every week. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, every other week for you. I go every week. Yeah. Hopefully. Better knock on some wood. Sorry, made the camera vibrate there. Oh, yeah, I have little faith in 2021, but I sure as shit am celebrating the end of 2020. Yeah, instead of old Zang I, that's it. Instead of old Zang I, I'm going na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Definitely ready for a new year. Hoping to see the light at the end of this miserable year. Boy, it has been a rough one. 2020 can piss right off. Because if you think of this as a movie, this would be the subplot. What is the finale? What's 2020 got in store for the big reveal? 2020's got one thing. It's got to have something left in it. I mean, November took Jeopardy and James Bond. Somebody check on Bill Dance. Intrigue. Yeah. I just want affordable ammo back on the shelves. Intrigue, espionage. Oh, we'll get all that. The affordable ammo. You know what we got to do here, PNW? Nobody will sell you ammo. unless you buy the gun. I went in the store the other day. They're like, "Oh, you have to buy the gun." I already bought the gun. Like, yeah, but we're only selling ammo if you buy the gun. I already bought the gun. Yeah, but we're only selling ammo if you buy a new gun. I bought this gun. I bought the gun. I bought this gun here. I can't buy bullets for it. No, only if you buy the gun, and then it's only one box. So that's how to make deer season fun. Oh crap! Yep, I wanted it because of the shortage. Like I don't know why there's a shortage. But who tells you that? Every gun store in town, because they can't keep ammo on the shelf. Every gun store in town, they have gone to. They only sell ammo to a gun purchaser. They don't have enough to go around, so you can't just go in and buy more ammo. Because I tried to buy a 38 special the other day, and they said they're only selling a box of ammo if you buy a gun there. Because it makes no sense to sell you the gun and not have any ammo for it. I'm like, which I agree with. It's a paperweight, but I already have the gun. Why can't I buy ammo? No kidding, man. If you need ammo, I'm happy to resell anything you want down here. Obviously, going to be a premium price, but I'll get you all you need. You can ship ammo. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. That's a good question. Wow, time to reload. I never learned how to do that, Chris, but yeah, it might be. I've got a bunch of shell casings because I'm a, you know, well mannered human being who follows the rules at the range. I take my brass with me. But that's a good question, Stanley. I don't know if you can ship ammo because it's technically an explosive. I'm so happy I've always saved my brass, just need to reload it. Uh, it's not something I've ever done, but so right now a shotgun would be a good first universal tool because you can still find shotgun ammunition. It's exactly right. Get a reloader. I got a good stockpile of brass. Friend over in Jersey does it. I know some people who do it. It's just never been anything that interests me. Of course, it's never been hard to buy ammo before. Mm-hmm. Good universal gun. I remember growing up, guys did everything with a 12 gauge, especially in Tennessee because in Tennessee you can use a 12 gauge slug single shot in muzzleloader season. Mm-hmm. Yeah, universal gun. Bird hunt with it, home defense with it, squirrel hunt with it. You can deer hunt with them with a slug. Rabbit hunt. You don't have to be that great of a shot. Point and pull. Easy to find ammunition for. Turkey hunt, obviously. Everybody uses a deer rifle here too. I'm just saying that a 12 gauge shotgun is a very universal gun. If you're only gonna have one gun, a 12 gauge shotgun should probably be it. Most people here deer hunt with a high powered rifle during rifle season. Although I've seen a couple of guys use 12 gauge shotgun with a rifle and bear and slug. But you can't pheasant hunt with a 30-30. I can kill a deer with a 12 gauge shotgun. I can't. I mean, you probably could, but not as effectively. Some big easterns in my New Jersey trout honey hole. Okay, well, we'll have to go after them. Was that a rainbow strand? Or brown? 30-30 here, not enough open ground. Yeah, I use a 30-30 too. Because I hunt woods, not fields. Someone needs to invent 30-30 scatter shot. Probably wouldn't be quite as effective, but yeah. Oh, turkey. Sorry. I had a brain fart. I just saw trout there, and I'm like, what's an eastern trout? Turkey. Now I get it. Turkey hunting something I always had a real hard time with because they have really good eyesight, and you have to be pretty still when you hunt them. Deer have a great sense of smell. They can't see for crap. Eyes on the side of their head. Brook, only truly native strain. Yep. That I knew. What are you working on next in your review there, PNW? What can we look forward to seeing you review next? Excuse me. What about you, Stanley? What are you going after next in your next video? Excuse me. Still going? I got an hour and 52 minutes this one's been running, so we'll go for 2 hours on this first one. And then, yeah, unfortunately, I gotta put my jammers on. Got a nice catch on family trip coming out Tuesday. Trying to haul in my final elite angler catch before winter shuts me down. Just need one bull red to close my year out. Okay. I'll give that a view, hopefully, when you get that content. Chris is telling me it's supposed to be nice next Saturday, so if I don't have anything that happens next Saturday, I'll try to get some content made. I can't make content during the week anymore. It's dark when I go to work. It's dark when I get home from work. There's no lighting. I was hoping to get another yak trip in before winter shuts me down, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Hoping to spend some more time at the range, but with the ammo shortage, I can't just go fire bullets away. Ammo shortage. Now at the store the other day, I noticed toilet paper selling out again. What the hell's wrong with it? Y'all didn't figure out last time it doesn't cause that? Oh, never mind. You know. All right, guys, we'll go about 5 more minutes. Tell everybody you know for next week. Think weather is going to win that battle with the yak. Yeah, I think it is too, honestly. I really do. Because another battle I got going inside my head is even if it's, nice next week, say it's 50 in the 50s, 55. Water ain't 55, and I'm still scared of flipping that stupid thing. I mean, I haven't so far, but there's first time for everything. Trucker strike coming, we may be in deep trouble. I keep hearing that, and I told because they said something about Sunday, so I told the guy, I said, "Can you make it a Tuesday? I could use the break." Because this trucker strike, I don't know what they're striking for. All right, I'll be honest. Make it happen, man. I'm gonna try to. I may end up doing fly fishing videos. High 40 water temps. Yeah, that sounds cold to me. Here in multi days. I mean, they can do what they want. Me either. They can do what they want. I don't know. I don't know what they think they're going to get out of this. Because if it's for the reasons, some of the reasons they're stating, doesn't matter. The U.S. Constitution states that their union is not going to support them. I mean, you do you. All that, I don't know. Because I'm in logistics, Stanley. But all that's going to do is JB Hunt, Snyder, Ryder, all those guys, they're going to keep rolling. And they're going to take all your jobs. All you owner operators you independently own, they're going to strike for absolutely no reason whatsoever without any demands to help benefit you. These mega carriers are just going to keep rolling. And if their guy parks their truck, they send another driver with another set of keys to go get it. And especially for their political reasons, not every driver sees the same politics. So the drivers that don't agree with you, they're going to keep rolling. Seems ridiculous to me, but far be it me for tell somebody to do what they want to do with their own lives. But hopefully we get back to the fishing soon, guys. Man, we gotta get back to the fishing. Some normal outdoor life. I've got to make it down to Texas and fish with Stanley. I've got to make it up to Winnipeg and fish with Darren. No offense, Chris. I can still fish with you, so. I have no clue the issues are. I don't see they have an issue. The only thing I've heard any of them states because their guy didn't win the election. I don't. Maybe fuel cost. I don't know. Yeah, second that. Let's go fishing. I'm trying. If I go visit you right now, Stanley, it's 2 weeks before I can do anything when I get back. But yeah, it's time to get back to the fishing, the live shows. Hey, be sure and share out these live shows. We're going to get the guests back on. Yeah, I'm the ugly girl at the prom. No, we live in the same state, Chris. We live in the same state. You can call me Saturday and say, hey, let's go to Leeser. Guess what? I can go to Leeser. We live in the same place, Chris. You're the ugly girl. You're the ugly girl next door. um, But yeah, hey, if y'all do me a favor and share these out for next week, hopefully we'll get the old crew back in here, get these going. I get watch time. Y'all can promote whatever you got going on when you're on here. Kind of I can help you promote. I can help with my social media. Share for some of y'all, like we used to back then. But hey, thanks for coming in tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. Share out these live streams for me. I really appreciate that. I'm going to wrap this up. I've been on for 2 hours tonight, so I'm going to wrap this one up. And we'll see you next Sunday on the next live. Last bar fly at last call. Yeah, sure thing, man. I sure appreciate that, Stanley. Excuse me. And be sure and post yours, and I'll use my. Um, what am I on Twitter? Headed up on 5, I think. 4739. I'll use my 5,000 I'm headed toward on Twitter to help you promote too. I'll check out Instagram later too. I don't know what I'm at on Instagram. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all coming in tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's see if any of us can be on panel with me next week. I appreciate that. Somebody to talk to. And we'll see you next week. All right. Bye, y'all.